Yeah, good afternoon. My name is Stuart Hurry. I'm the broker owner of New Home Finders. I've been in the real estate business for 42 years in Canada and the United States. I've sold over 3,300 homes. I've also been a investor myself. I've owned and sold over 1,200 properties. And during my career as an investor, I learned all about what investors are looking for. And the main thing that investors are looking for is return on investment. So if you put down $100,000 on a property, you want to know when you're going to get that money back and at what rate of return. So I know that investors, I know the language, I know what they want to know about the properties, and I feel that I'm very qualified, having had 42 years experience, having sold over 3,300 properties, and having been an investor and a small builder and a small developer myself. I understand the mechanics of what the investor is looking for, and I understand profit very much, because that's all we're looking for. We're looking for return on investment. So I can help investors out there. The way I can help you is I do a lot of auctions. I do small auctions such as sidewalk auctions or on-site auctions or doorfront auctions, where there may only be 3 or 4 bidders there, and you're buying 1 or 2 properties, and we're going to go to the actual doorstep of the property, and we're going to stand right there at the site with the auctioneer, and we're going to get an answer that day on whether we were the successful bidder or not. And then I can also take you to the large convention auctions, where there may be up to 1,200 properties that are going to be sold in an 8-hour period, and there may be as many as 1,000 bidders there, a mixture of investors and homeowners, and I know the ins and outs of the auction market and how to get the best return, and how to get you the property, and how to get you in for the inspection, and make sure that that we don't pay more than what the value of the property is, because quite often at an auction you have retail people there that are homeowners that bid the price up, and the investor might not get anything on that particular day. So that's one of the dangers of the auction. But I know the ins and outs of it. That's another subject altogether. But the main thing with an investor is that A, I can listen, B, I can tell you all about duplexes, triplexes, fourplexes, apartment buildings, high-rise, condominiums, land investments. I've worked with all the local, regional, and national builders, and in today's marketplace a lot of the smaller builders are already out of business because of the change in the financing. I know a lot about hard money lenders and where you can get that money, and you really don't need to have any credit to get that kind of money, so someone that just is ambitious and has the entrepreneurial spirit can get into a property with very little money of his own money down. He doesn't even need any credit, because we can get him a hard money loan, and what that means is that you have to really be in the business of wanting to buy the property and sell it on what we call the option contract. So I can talk about option contracts, fill you in on how we can get you an option contract, and then use my video tools that I have in my video marketing to move that contract. We call it the ABC contract for the investor that just wants to flip the property. I also have investors that want to invest for the long term, that want to buy the property, want to rent it out, and I've never seen a better market for this type of investor, because this is the best market I've seen in 42 years, because the interest rates are at rock bottom. They're somewhere in the 4.5% to 5% range, which is very good for the investor, especially for the long-term investment, where you can get a 30-year fixed rate at 5%, or 5.5%, or 6%, which is great, probably the cheapest money I've seen in the last 42 years, and that all helps keep his payment down. Also, you can buy property now for anywhere from $25 a square foot to $45 a square foot. So you can buy houses that were selling for $200,000 3 or 4 years ago for $50,000 to $75,000 today. And so the cash flow is excellent. You can rent those properties out anywhere from $750 to $1,100 a month, and the cash flow on the rate of return on investment is absolutely fantastic. And so that's why in my area, in the 3-county Tampa Bay, Pinellas, Pasco area, which I know better than anyone, the market is so good for this kind of an investor that wants to buy the property, hold it, rent it, and sell it when the market goes back up again. And this is the kind of investor that's buying today. As a matter of fact, in our area, in this 3-county area, 50% of the people that are buying real estate today understand that, because it's the highest we've seen in about 50 years. And certainly that is the reason why I say that investing today, especially for the long term, and especially to rent it out, because of the rents being excellent, because people can't qualify for homes right now, and they're looking for a good rental, And as a matter of fact, a lot of my investors buy the house and then buy it on a short sale or a bank-approved short sale or a foreclosure, and then turn around and rent it out right to the homeowner that actually is living in the house and has lost the house to short sale or foreclosure. And that's a huge market because you have a built-in renter. So anybody that's interested in investing with me, whether it be an ABC contract or a flip contract, or they want to invest for the long term, or they want to invest in land, or they want to invest in apartment buildings, condos or single-family homes, feel free to call me. I have 42 years experience in the business. I've been a large investor myself. I'm not buying properties at the present time because I'm focusing on helping other investors, and I'm into training and educating people with my 42 years experience. And again, I've done over 3,300 property sales in my lifetime, and I'm very willing and able to help you get that return that you want and get that property that you want. I know the market better than anybody. Please call me if you're interested. I'm at 813-244-0676, and I'm ready to go to work for you in anywhere in the state of Florida. Thank you, and have a good evening. And I'm signing off, President, Owner, Broker of New Home Finders. Thank you, and remember, experience counts.